Good morning. Welcome back to Tarot Oracle and Runes. So, guys, this is a rune message this morning that um, I was in meditation when I pulled these, and I actually got an angel message with each one of them, and I wrote it down because it feels like it's kind of starting to, because of what the runes say themselves. This is not going to resonate for all of you. I don't want none of you. If it resonates, it's yours right now. If it's not, I don't want you to force it to fit. I don't want you to, if it feels like it's intuitively yours, or any of the angel messages resonate, then it's yours. Don't force it to fit. If it's not resonating with you on some kind of level, just leave it for those that it's meant for, because this has got angel messages attached to most of the runes that I got through deep meditation with them coming in, and it's talking a lot about moving in between the realms. It's talking about messages meant for certain people on the torchbearers on their path going forward, and it's talking about moving into the future, but yet on a spiritual level and in between realms. The messages that you pick up is talking about lucid dreaming. So if none of those things are something that you're interested in or snags your attention, it's definitely not for you. So this is definitely for a special sort of people in the collective that are that feel like that their life is even if you're not seeing it all at one time, it's talking about going into the future. So it's if you're looking for a message for just today, it might not resonate with you. Okay, so that being said, okay, so I pulled the runes first, and then I pulled the angel cards. I normally pull the angel cards first and then the runes, but we have the angel of remembrance and the angel of determination. Okay, to start with. So, and they go right along. Like I said, I pulled the runes first, and then I asked the angels, which angels want to step forth. So we've got angel of determination and angel of remembrance. Now, I know that these cards say on the front of them, one resonates with the message, the other one resonates in a totally different way. This rune is talking, this angel of remembrance is talking about somebody that's got healer abilities, that is also picking up messages from their ancestors, their angels, and their guides, and moving in between the realms, like during sleep, during deep meditation, even if you're daydreaming, you suddenly go somewhere else. You pick up knowledge, you bring it back. So, and also it's also talking about collective energy within your DNA. I've been picking up a lot of messages of signs and synchronicities in your DNA. I've been seeing double helixes in the sky, in the clouds. I know some people make fun of me about that, and they say, oh, that's just a Kim cloud. Guys, my angels told me personally, they said, we want you to look, because when the wind blows a certain way and you see images in the clouds, we are sending you messages. So laugh at that if you will. Anyone that's when I did it when I was a child, and I didn't do it for a long time, and now I realize the reason why is because there's a connection there. So angels do connect with you. They just don't always connect with you in a way that you think. You might, like me, I would literally sometimes get images of angels in my mind. Other times I'll feel like a nudge, a tap, and I'll see something in the sky, and I just kind of go into not really a trance, but just I'll see the message, absorb the information, it becomes a download, and I then move on with my day, and it pops up in a message somewhere later. So you are also someone that is, and we have that with the first rune here. Okay. We have Anzu, and Anzu is talking about signs for you for your guideposts. Okay. It's talking about being, getting messages on the astral level. It's talking about being a container, a receiver, transformer of energy, moving between the realms. A little bit of remote viewing, and actually, for those of you this resonates for, you've got messages in your DNA from your ancestors, messages from past lives that are popping up, and going to be popping up into the near future. Okay, going into the future. That's a big energy, guys. That's a real big energy. It's also talking about picking up messages during your sleep, in between the realms if you're astral traveling. It's talking about dream power. Intuition, it's a gift, part of deep knowing, remembering who you are, coming back with sacred knowledge from the divine. In the astral realm, communication to source, a receiver and a container, merges the cosmic realms. Now, I tried to do my this is a Monday. I tried to do my meditation thing for y'all yesterday, but we have been having really high winds up here, and I'm going to have to wait till a day when I can actually get out there when the wind's not blowing, to do this meditation I have for you guys. The meditation's already wrote down. I just have to be able to go somewhere where the winds aren't blowing like crazy, and I can get a video to go along with it to give you something to focus on while you listen to the voice of the meditation. So that is coming. Okay. I just wanted to get that out of the way. So, and this talking about the cosmic realms here is why they sent me that meditation. What was it, a week and a half ago? Guys, you have to realize when we get messages, when you get messages, when readers get messages, energy is not when you pick up on the energies of readings and the runes, or however you pick up messages from your angels, your ancestors, energy to them is not linear. It's not a today, tomorrow. It's an overall picture. So being human, we have to sometimes look at what's going on in our everyday to day life, step outside of that, see what the energies are, feel how the energies are reflecting within us, right? And at the same time, realize that from an angel's perspective, from God's perspective, or source's perspective, from your guides, your ancestors, time is not a day to day to day like we live it. It is a anyone remember the movie Nikki, where Reese Witherspoon, who plays his mother with her friends, is looking down upon the earth, right? And she's seeing something in a linear fashion, but you can see there's energy around, right? So even though she's looking into that moment, checking in with him, right, because she's watching him and pointing him out to her friends, time's not linear. They can go anywhere. The angels can look, can go backwards, forwards, sideways. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, with the little thing that the capsule at the end of the movie, frontwards, backwards. And I actually have a card in the place deck that shows people going up an elevator, one of those outside ones where you can see outside. So think of it like that. Think of it as a big glass ball that you can look behind you. You can look to the left, to the right, upside down. Do you see what I'm saying? In between the realms, you get this overall 360-degree thing. So that's what this rune is talking about here. So however you are picking up messages, okay, it's a new way forward. It's a new way of realizing that you have energy from your ancestors, past lives, and all of it matters. So some of you are going to come into awareness with this deep knowing, this deep synchronicity going into the future, okay, where even if you don't understand it at the time, the message, once it resonates with you and it gets, you integrate it, it's like then it becomes a deep knowing. And there's no telling when that deep knowing may show up, which is what this Angel of Determination card is talking about. She's stepping into the future. She's leveling up. And all of a sudden, this deep knowing's coming. I realize she's somebody that's on her way of, becoming, some kind of leader in the future, or she's got her briefcase. Makes you always think about business, but that's not what they're talking about today. In this angel is talking about seeing these different realms, this expansion happening, okay, and being able to look behind you, to the left, to the right, down, wherever, okay, getting messages from the divine, okay, that is adding to your spiritual enlightenment, your how you move in the future, how energetically as you go forth, you start, they're showing me somebody that is just going about their daily life. All of a sudden they go to a store, they do something, they go to a store, they go somewhere, they move somewhere in some kind of way, and the messages start coming in and you go, what was that I just felt? So this is for someone that your awareness is now starting to pick up. And the angels had a message for this. The message encoded within is protected. Death of your old self, your new self. Bring it forth. Out of the shadows into the light. Activation, evolution. Enjoying new foundations. And we want you to cultivate this with care. So the message with that is the angels are saying Don't cultivate with care. In other words, focus on the energies that you're picking up on. Whatever, like if you wake up and you've had a very vivid dream, this also includes lucid dreaming. If you wake up and you have a very vivid dream and you write it down, or it's some part of it sticks with you, if it's a message of information that you bring back from the dream state, from the astral realm, from a very powerful dream, from maybe you even have a dream where one of your ancestors comes and says something to you. I had a dream one time, and I'm sharing this because it might resonate for someone. I had a dream one time where the only thing in the whole dream I remembered was one of my favorite aunts who was sitting at a table with my other aunts, and I couldn't see them. I just knew they were there, that in deep knowing. And she turned around, she looked at one of my other aunts, she goes, huh, she can't believe she's here. I was actually like at a round table with them. I came in and they were passing on ancestral wisdom to me. But whatever they passed on to me, I didn't remember it till it maybe popped up later. But I remember that one aunt going, she doesn't believe she's here. She's amazed that she's here. She's surprised she's here. And that was what I remembered out of the whole message, was that, wow, I can pick up messages from my ancestors that have passed on. Now, mind you, this was this was my mother's great aunt. So we're talking, that's 2 generations back. They were around when I was growing up. But the funny thing was my mother was my grandmother's only child. Okay. So that was my grandmother's sister-in-law. So that was my mother's aunt, therefore my great aunt. Guys, that's 2 generations back. My mother, and because I didn't have no aunts and uncles, I had great aunts and uncles. We're talking 2 generations back. And she came in a dream, and that was the part I remembered. So 2 generations back, 3 generations back. Okay, card of remembrance, of remembering who you are. So no matter how far back, okay, your angels are telling you, it's encoded in your DNA, and it's going to help transform you moving into the future. You're going to get all these little pearls of wisdom. See her look, she's actually looking up at the clouds, even though it's saying she's looking into heaven. What she's doing is she's getting messages from them that they're sending her in the wind, in the trees. Something's calling to her from inside. So however that resonates for you, they're just wanting you to remember that. Okay? So then we have Burka, opening up, alignment. We have surrounded by angels, divinely protected. Okay, and this is also talking about a new way forward. So these 2 runes are working together. Actually, I've got like 2 runes working together, then 2 more. I'll try to explain as we go along. So they are talking about picking up energy in a whole new way. They're talking about lucid dreaming again. They're talking about, here, let me give y'all a couple of words here from this to give you a better idea. Okay, so Burka. Creative inspiration strengthens your abilities in all realms, regenerates and heals. So some of you might be healing some past things from your ancestral line that's in your DNA. Like maybe you've got a whole new way of how you're looking at things, right? You're stepping forward. And in the past, if somebody in your ancestral line couldn't speak up for fear of, like, I don't really want to bring out the burning days, but that's what they just said, the back in the days of Salem and hi Stormy. So if someone in your family who had very strong but yet different ways of believing than other people, then if you are like considered the black sheep of the family, your ideas, like, you're different from the rest of us, you just don't fit in. Well, they're telling you that you no longer have to have fear of speaking your truth. Okay, so this is definitely personal transformation. This new way forward manifests through polarity, increases personal insight, fertility, useful in love relationships, manifests through polarities. Okay, so they want you to be aware of that. All right. What else here? Let's see. I just lost it. Okay. Anyway, let's just move on. So that's what they want you to be aware of. And then we have movement. Okay, guys. Divine movement in your life for the future. Polarity, partnership. So harmony, journey between the worlds, the realms, soul travel, information and knowledge becoming obtainable for you, traveling to other realms, dimensions of being, will increase your vivid dreams ability, dream power, astral travel, spiritual alignment, guiding light. Okay, so this is also talking about being that container, being that remembering who you are, picking up information that is going to, they keep showing me this girl. Okay, so I'm seeing this girl. She's a younger girl. She's wearing white, like a white top, blue jeans, sandals. She's walking and she's picking up, it's something, it looks like a scene out of the 60s. She's like picking up this different information around her, and she's not aware of it at all. Since she kind of like stops. She's on like a sidewalk at a busy street. Maybe maybe this is one of somebody's ancestors coming through that picked up a piece of information that's now remembered in your DNA and remembering who you are, because we got Perth at the ending here. Okay, we're just talking about remembering who you are. That is encoded in your DNA, that at some point during your astral travels, during your dream state, she's going to bring this piece of information to you. You're going to suddenly remember because she's bringing it in. An aunt or an uncle, actually it looks like he's being a supporting character. So it looks like this aunt of yours or great-great-grandmother, I'm hearing, comes in with this piece of information for you. And look, see the angels smiling? See, everything's bursting into bloom here? Remembering who you are. She's going to bring in this information to you, and it's from a different time. It's from a different era, I'm hearing. I'm seeing 1800s, early 1900s. So this might be several generations back that you're getting this information. And it's going to totally open you up in a way you did not dream possible. Or open up the, what are they saying? Open up the cauldron of knowledge with a deep knowing, deep satisfaction. What am I getting here? So they're showing me, oh wow. So they're showing me somebody, I'm picking up like these circles of time. One of you at least is going to become very deep wisdom, deep knowledge, spiritual enlightenment from your ancestors. That opens up some type of realm for you. So guys, that's really big. They're just trying to talk about somebody getting this ancestral wisdom that during some kind of, my third eye just went boom. Somebody's going to have this happen to them. They're telling me to relate this. The angels saying relate this as if it's happening to you, but this is the message for someone in particular. Someone during some kind of, maybe even a hypnosis session or a, you're going to like shift. You will be able to spiritually, during times of dreaming or even times of deep stress, feel like you have moved forward or backwards through time, picking up information that's going to serve you as a torchbearer and then a spiritual leader into the future. You will have bits and pieces come back to you that you're meant to move with, take with you on your spiritual journey. That when the time is right, we will reveal to you. When the time is right, we will reveal to you. Has somebody heard that recently? Has somebody heard that recently? Again, I'm picking up that shifting between worlds. Torchbearer, knowledge bearer. Guys, this really feels like somebody moving in between the realms even very fluidly, picking up information. and imparting it along the way. Like you'll meet people. There was a message here too about that too that they had me write down, and it's in a further room. It's in another. Yeah. Oh, it's in that opening up right. Oh, here it is. Those you meet over time going forth, you shall recognize each other through your good works, special assignments. Not all will you meet, but you will know. Balance, transition, alliance. So this is talking something, guys. So they're saying something about this is going to open up. I'm just seeing like just these energy bubbles as you move into the future and you run into these spaces, times where you meet certain people. Y'all will know each other through your good works, and then that knowledge will be brought forth that has been given to you from those of the past. That you're meant to share. Somebody's third eye. Okay, thank you. I'm very grateful for that. So they're telling me that was a couple of you. Your third eye is soon to open in a way with spiritual alignment, spiritual attunement that you don't see coming in the near future. That is going to bring out all this divine information from the angels through from your dreams, your astro travels. That when you pick it up, it's like there's something like somebody that becomes like a sponge, but you're not really going to intentionally be aware of it on this plane of existence, but your higher self is aware of it. And as you travel forth in places where you start recognizing these others, you will know to impart the knowledge. You might not even remember you say something in a casual conversation. They're saying that the other person, if they see you at a different time and space, they're going to go, I've been waiting for you. I knew you were coming. And this information right here, you told me this. You're not going to remember, but they're going to. And you're going to realize the ability that you don't see coming. Okay? Through good works. Good works, through good works. Again, they're showing me that girl with the flip-flops or the sandals and the white shirt and the thing around her head. This is somebody's ancestor coming through with your angel to give you this message, okay? Take that how that resonates, guys, okay? Defend it at all costs, and then remembering who you are. Defend it at all costs. I keep getting that with the Iwa's rune. Longevity, moving between the realms, hunting, communication between these as well. Communication with your ancestor. This will help you to receive their guidance. Okay? Angel message. We encourage you to gather sacred knowledge. These are someone's shaman abilities opening up with this third eye. Communication, some of you with your ancestors. This is also revealing a shift in things, helping you to work with different planes of being in between realms of awareness. So, because these messages are kind of merging together, this will help you to move astrally in between shifts of time, understand messages from different messengers, the birds, the wind, the trees. All of them will bring in these little shifts of awareness that over time are going to make up the whole. So this is expansion and evolution on an energetic shift way going into the future. I feel like some of you are really going to start integrating these energies in the very near future. And as you integrate these energies, you're going to find that your spiritual enlightenment, your chakras are going to be lining up, and you're really going to be starting to feel those energies, see those energies. And when you move, or however you're moving forth on your path, even though it seems linear, it's not. You're picking up, like I feel like somebody's being pulled off to the left. The more grounded you become, the more you open up to the energies, the more you're going to pick up these little jewels and pearls of wisdom, they're saying. This also communicates between three realms: the underworld, the earth, the mother, and the universe. as well. Planets, home of where one's is, service, the energy of different belief systems, also protection and banishing in energy. So if they want you to remember this as you're going into the future, if you ever feel a time when you feel scared or you feel like you are unsafe, you can actually envision this rune in your head, okay, and see it spinning, okay? This will protect your energy, all right? You can maybe even imagine yourself standing in the middle of it. Imagine this energy like what's the word they use for this? Hang on, guys. They have a word for this, and I can't remember what it is. Let me find the word. The word is just not coming to my head. Guys, I spent time putting these on here because I really wanted to get... Okay. Okay. Ewas came into being when Odin, in his quest for knowledge, hung from the spinning Yggdrasil and discovered the runes and their meaning. Okay. After coming back from the shamanic experience of hanging from the tree, Odin had not only gotten the runes, but also, as the Wild Hunter, the ability to travel between the realms of life and death. Okay. Communicates with your ancestors, practices lucid dreaming, releases you from fear of death, increases your divination skills, understands the knowledge of the cosmic or world tree. That is definitely moving in between realms, guys. And that's going north-south because that's how they're presented to us. So, okay. As an axis that grows through and connects the three realms of the upper world, Midgard, and the underworld, Aiwass is a life-giving energy and a powerful stave of protection and banishing. It's the first rune of the third ed. It also moves between the three realms with an emphasis on separation, moving through the thresholds. So it's ideal for working with different planes of being, including the realm of dreams. And when you use it as a divination tool, it can reveal a new or different stage of course of life. So, but if you imagine it spinning like this, it can put protective energy around you, okay? Because it's an axis that grows through and connects the realms of all the worlds. So definitely huge protection here. So you can imagine this, even if you can't remember the rune, if you just sit with that meditation for a while. Imagine that energy going around you. That's what they're wanting you to remember, okay? That if you ever need this energy, it's there available for you, all right? So that's another part of the angel message. And guys, I've got a spirit guide or something. It's like, now it's kind of giving me a little bit of space. One of them came in, and they're like, they're probably not even really right here, but their energy is so big, I'm feeling it. It's actually literally almost blocking the hearing in my left ear. Okay, you step back a little bit. Thank you. Guys, I have all kinds of ancestors and guides come in, and I'm not always aware of them until I feel them. And they always give me subtle messages that come out in their readings. I go back every time and look at a reading and go, okay, I don't remember that. So then we have the cauldron here. Okay, remembering who you are, knowledge and wisdom passed through the ages, memory, problem solving. These are so hard to hold on to at my age, guys. Things hidden being brought into your realm of reality, the energy, that conflict that controls your fate. Okay. Collective energy of all your ancestors that you can tap into for wisdom and guidance, synchronicity and divination. It embodies the great pattern containing all the potentials for cosmic manifestation. So again, this is talking about, are you trying to tell me something? Hang on, guys. This guide is determined to be heard. Okay, so they're showing me a card. They're showing me the Cosmic World card. Connecting between the realms. Let me pull this card. Guys, someone's guide has just stepped in to give me a message. They keep saying the cosmic. I mean, it's from the notes that I wrote down when I did my meditation on this reading. But there's something here about the cosmic. Let me see even what page that's on. They're saying something about the cosmic something. Guys, there's a message here for some Cosmic Ocean 78. Guys, let me go here to 78. Hang on just a second. There's a message here for someone. Your guide is wanting, so it's something you're not seeing. They're wanting to point out to you. Okay, so for someone here, there's a message from your guide. Cosmic dreams, future realities, new beginnings. Life rising from the primordial waters of the cosmic ocean. I was getting something of that yesterday. The Rig Veda, the oldest Indian sacred text, states that creation begins within the darkness, where everything is created. Hang on. Let me find this card to put up for you. So, guys, there's an extra message here that's coming out during their actual reading, and they're saying it's really important for somebody. So, let me find this card. Look, guys, that just shows. Instead of searching for it, I should have just started from the top because it was the third one down. So, this is what they're showing. Okay, they're showing this is all this energy. This is what I'm getting from the card right off the bat. This is where they're showing. Because water holds memory, right? So all the waters inside of you are bringing forth and bringing a cohesiveness that as you move into the realms in the future, as you're pulling all this energy in. Someone here is really acting like a huge magnet and pulling in all these energies. Okay. Okay, so, within the darkness where all was an unrecognizable salty ocean, to the ancient Babylonians of Mesopotamia, in the beginning there was only salty water and sweet water, which merged to create the gods. Transformation and emergence occur in the places where neutral elements overlap. While Celtic mythology doesn't have a special creation story, there's the fable of Ioka, a white mare born from the foam where the sea met the land before time began. Guys, that's moving in between realms again. This card is one of promise, hope, and new beginnings. What dreams are making their way into your consciousness? What is it you're dedicated to creating? While the manifestation may not be immediate, time will bring things to fruition. Trust in the whispering dreams of your destiny, just as the new beginnings of a stream may one day flow into the vast open. Something new is beckoning to be born. Dare deep and wide, dream your future into reality. Guys, they're talking about lucid dreaming here again. Some of you are, this guide is like really up close and it's like half of my body's vibrating, guys. Someone here is in these primordial waters right now. In your lucid dreaming, in your remembrance, in your determination, this is you stepping into this cosmic ocean here, okay? Your angel is going, oh goodness, it's like your angel is saying, they finally see the light, okay? So your angel is stepping forth here to say, this is what's going on. This is you going, oh, I get it now. In some way, your angel here is in your ancestors, because these cards are going together today. Okay, you are stepping into this primordial space where you are picking up this energy and you are stepping forth, becoming a torchbearer, recognizing exactly who you are. You've got ancestors that are guiding you. Man, my left ear, guys, I'm just telling you, he's like either somebody's angel or guide or maybe even an ancestor is right here next to me saying yes, 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 yes. So this is something huge for one of you, okay? Rather, this is an aunt, an uncle, a great-grandparent. Somebody is coming in to let you know that this is you. This is you. And it feels like you're rising up to meet your fate, I'm hearing. It's like a portal that you're stepping forth and absorbing all that energy and taking it forth with you in the future. Your higher self is showing you this as well. Guys, that's just huge. And it may feel like a challenge to you, but you're willing to step up and take this. You're taking everything from the past, the present, and moving into the future. This is like you saying, I am going to step into this future. You're bringing all of it with you, and you are bound and determined. And your angel is like, look, see how the angel's looking up to the heavens going, yay! Do you see that? Somebody is stepping into their destiny. This is fated and destined for you. And you are shining for everyone to see. and they're watching you. It feels like there's some kind of congratulations are in order. Somebody's going to be really big and bright. Your energy is really big and bright. And the angel is like, and your ancestors are celebrating you because you're also bringing something from the past that you are more than willing to share with others. And as you bring it forth and share it with others, your angels, your ancestors are very happy. They're there with you. They're guiding you. And as you walk through the red carpet of your life, we're going to celebrate every moment with you, for you are the shining one. You are the shining one. You are the shining one. Wow. That's what they're telling me. You are the shining one. Okay. We're going to stop right there, guys, because this has already become a 35-minute message. Someone is remembering who they are. You are remembering who you are. You are the shining one. Lighthouse.